It's Rachel, and today I'm here to do a pros and cons to being pregnant. Now, I did watch somebody do this video which inspired me to make my own. I don't remember her name, but if I do, I promise to leave her channel link down below. But yes, you guys, I'm here to do a pros and cons to being pregnant. Now, let me start off by saying I know a lot of people who actually hate being pregnant, and before I even got pregnant, I despised the thought of being pregnant because I watched my mom be pregnant with my brother, and the entire 9 months she suffered from morning sickness, you guys. The entire 9 months. She actually had to take medication and all this crazy stuff. And it just traumatized me. I said, oh my gosh, I can't do that. But now that I'm pregnant, I realize that I absolutely love it, which people find to be rare. I know. I generally love being pregnant. Absolutely 100% love it. And to be quite honest with you, I think when I'm done having all of my children, I'm probably going to look into becoming a surrogate. I did do some research on it already, and EJ was a little bit hesitant. He was kind of like, so he's coming around a lot more now. But yes, we do think that surrogacy is going to be probably the route I will take when I'm done, because I just love being pregnant, and I would love to carry somebody's child who's not able to carry themselves. But anyways, you guys, so let me know what you think about that. Let's get into the pros and cons of being pregnant. Now, I'm going to start off with the cons, and I will say my number one con in my case is being alone. Now, I did get pregnant my senior year in college. I lived 3 hours away, and so I was alone. I'm 6 months now, going on 7 months. Pretty much my entire pregnancy. They tell you don't bend, don't lift up heavy stuff, but because I had nobody with me, like a family member or my boyfriend, I had to do everything myself. So I had to bend and to get things. I had to lift up heavy stuff. I had to just do everything. I wasn't catered to, is what I'm trying to say. So I would say that was probably the toughest for me, is just being pregnant by myself. It definitely sucked, but it's okay. It is what it is, and I had to make the sacrifice so I could get my education. Second con, which kind of ties into it, is not being invited to things that you used to be invited to. I don't want to say a lot of friends, but I would hang out a lot in college and always go out with the girls, or sometimes we wouldn't even go out. We would just stay at home, or I would go to my friend's place, and we'll just have a good time and have little drinks and talk and all this stuff. And now I don't get invited to anything anymore because I can't really keep up with them. I can't drink anymore. I can't do the hookah thing. And I'm not saying that that's what I need to have fun, but if everybody's doing it, I'm not gonna just be the one like, this is just sitting there. And so it's funny because I want to say a couple days ago, my friend actually called me. She was telling me how she's going to Miami to celebrate her birthday and how she's going to do all this fun stuff. And in the midst of it, you could tell she felt bad because she stopped. She's like, oh, Rachel, you can come, but... And I was like, no, it's okay. I'm not going to come and ruin it because I'm constantly using the bathroom and stuff. So it just, I wouldn't be able to keep up. But yeah, that's another con in my case, just not being able to hang out like I used to with the girls, and just kind of feeling left out in that aspect because they're not going to invite a pregnant girl to go out for drinks, of course. And then the third con, which again ties into that, is not being able to do things that you used to do. Like before I would walk all the time, because I don't have a car. Now I'm sharing with EJ, but that's when I moved back home. But here, as I'm in Orlando, I don't have any transportation, so my feet were what got me around. I would walk to the grocery store sometimes. I would walk to the bus to go here. I would do, I walked a lot. And now it's just kind of hard to walk long distances because I get tired easily, or, I have to use the bathroom, or, so I would definitely say not being able to keep up with my body anymore. I used to be fast paced. I used to be able to do things a lot more, and now I just get tired and drowsy. So that is another con. And then of course, the last and final con is symptoms, like morning sickness. I would say morning sickness should be its own con because it sucks. I didn't even have morning sickness that badly. I didn't throw up a whole bunch of times. To be quite honest with you, I threw up probably a little over 5 times, maybe 7 times throughout my whole entire pregnancy. But just the thought of I felt nauseous a lot in the beginning. I wasn't able to eat a lot, and I gagged. That sucked. So definitely symptoms like morning sickness, the leg pain, and of course the lack of sleep that I have now, which, you know, I thought to myself, oh, let me catch up on sleep before the baby comes. But yeah, I lost sleep as soon as I got pregnant, so you know, my sleep is pretty much gone, you guys. So that is pretty much another con. Now, positive things, the pros, because you guys, you know, I love being pregnant. Definitely the number one pro is having a life grow inside of you. It is an amazing thing just to think that I have life, like legit life inside of me growing. It's amazing. I love it. And you know, so that's a pro, having life grow inside of you. Growing is another pro, in my opinion. You know, to watch yourself grow, to watch your belly bump grow. It's just so interesting and it's amazing. And I know there's some people out there who don't like to get big and they, you know, they're worried about gaining the weight, but I generally love it, or I should say genuinely love it. I love gaining the weight. I love it because it's worth it. You know, like I said, it's a life out there, and there's some people who are able to experience what, you know, some people are able to experience. And so I love it. You know, I enjoy as much as I can because it's not going to last forever. And then I would say the third pro is having people be extra kind to you and considerate with you because you are pregnant. You know, I went to Dollar Tree, I want to say yesterday, and there was a little bit of a line to go to the bathroom, and the lady that was next was like, you know, you can go in front of me because I see you're expecting. So people are very generous that, you know, when you're pregnant, and like they always hold doors for you. They're always like kind to you. They're always asking how you're feeling, and you know, if you need anything, you know, blah blah blah. So yeah, people are just genuinely kinder when they see that you're pregnant. And you know, so that's really nice that people do cater to you, and they, you know, they want to spoil you and whatnot. The next pro is bringing a baby into the world. You know, definitely having a bundle of joy come out of you. It's just amazing. You know, it's innocence, it's beautiful, it's pure. And, you know, that's just always a pro, you know, itself. You know, you get a baby. That's the outcome. I know some people out there that's not going to keep their children. Some people do adoption. But still, at the end of the day, you just provided life. You know, like that is the biggest pro out there. And then I would say another pro is feeling the baby move. You know, I love feeling him move. It just reassures me everything's okay. And it just makes me feel good about myself. So definitely that. So those were all the pros and cons to me being pregnant. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton more pros, but honestly, excuse me, I can't even think about them right now. But you guys, honestly, I just really enjoy being pregnant. So let me know what you think about the whole surrogacy thing, because I did bring it up to a few people, and they were kind of like, oh, I don't know if you should do it. And, you know, they were saying that I may get attached. So I don't know. Like I said, I have to do a lot more research on it, but I do love being pregnant. And if you are, you know, someone who's scared to get pregnant, you know, and all that, don't be, you know. I think it's a beautiful thing, and I'm really excited. And I'm just, to be quite honest, I'm most excited, and this should have been another pro, to give birth, to experience the labor. And I know some people are really scared about the pain and all that stuff. Yeah, that doesn't faze me. What scares me the most is like making sure he comes out like alive, honestly. But I just can't wait for the whole experience. But let me know, what's your pros, what's your cons if you're pregnant. Let me know if you're nervous to get pregnant, if you're excited to get pregnant, if you want to even get pregnant. So I know a lot of my friends actually don't want to. They're like, no, Rachel, I never want to get pregnant. So, you know, whatever. Teach his own. Everybody's different. Not everybody wants kids. But let me know what you think. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later. Bye, guys.